Hello, welcome back. Today I have another ink sample review video for you, and this one is called Blackberry. It's by Atramentis, and it is, I got this at Goulet Pen, so I'll try to find a link for it and leave it down below. And yep, this one is scented. It smells like blackberries, so that's really cool. So let's see how this ink looks. I've had good luck with their scented inks before, so let's just see. And yes, this is a very nice kind of a plum purple, sort of like what blackberries looks like when you mash them up. So it fits the name, so that's good. Let's just put some ribbons just in case there's some other properties. And we'll put some down here. Okay. And then we need to write the name. Trying not to pick up too much ink. Oops. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside to dry under the fan. I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. I'm going to do some tests on different papers now. So we'll try this on some copy paper. And I like to try this on copy paper just because sometimes all you have handy is some cheap paper and you just want to know how the ink is going to look. Okay, this is Blackberry. And this is copy paper. There we go. That's how it looks so far. It looks like there's a little bit of feathering maybe, but it's not too bad. It's a really pretty color. Set that aside. We're going to do the same thing on some HP 32 paper, and this is also a type of copy paper. It just has a nicer finish on it, and so the ink tends to like pool on the top, and you get to see some different special effects of the ink sometimes. So, and it's also a lot less expensive than some of the fancier papers, so it's a good in-between option for you for certain inks. Okay, Blackberry. HP 32. And if there are any inks that you would like to see me review, just leave a comment, and if I have the ink or if I can get it, then I'll make a review video for it. There we go. Okay. It's looking good so far. We're going to set that aside to finish drying, and then I will get some Tomo River paper. Trying not to pick up too much ink on this nib because it tends to be very juicy when it writes. Okay. Yeah, see Blackberry. And, oops. This is Tomo River. And we'll draw some lines here. Alright. Alright, and what I'm going to do is check on the swatch and see how that's doing. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So here is how Blackberry looks just on plain copy paper. It's a really pretty kind of a muted purple color. It's very, very pretty. But then this is how it looks next to the HP 32 paper. And it's when you compare the two swatches here, you can see this is a much richer color, a darker color slightly. And it's very, very pretty. Another very unique color. And then here it is on the Tomo River. And I mentioned before there's a little bit of, on another video, but there's a tiny bit of feathering in some of these areas, and I think it's mostly how much ink this pen nib puts down. So that might be what that is. But it's a very pretty color either way, but it does seem to have performed the best on this HP 32 paper for some reason. But it's a beautiful color, definitely like a shadowy, unique purple color. Very, very pretty, and of course the fragrance is really nice. You can still smell it on the paper slightly, so this is a really fun one. Let me show you the swatch. You can see how it's almost like a wine purple, like instead of a wine red, like a purple, very, very purple wine red, and it just is darker down here. Very, very pretty. So there's a tiny, tiny bit of shading and you can see how this looks on the writing. Anyway, this is a really, really pretty color. It's scented, it smells really nice. And if you enjoyed this video or if it was helpful to you at all, definitely leave a like and subscribe, and then you'll get to see more. And thank you so much for watching. You have a great day.